think we made it. Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our river portion of the day has ended. We are now at our first outpost. If you've enjoyed your trip so far, you may exit to the left, which is dockside. If you haven't enjoyed yourself, well, just jump in the river. Thank you.
Now, come on, let's do some exploring.
I'm hot. I'd rather go swimming.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Why not?
Well, let's just say, if the crocs don't get you, the piranhas will get you. If the piranhas don't get you, the electric eels will get you. If the electric eels don't get you...
Okay, I get the point. No swimming.
Okay.
Hey, look! It's a trail of leafcutter ants. I just read about them in my jungle book. See how they carry pieces of leaf on their backs?
Oh, wow, that is so cool. Hey, Casey, come here and take a look at this.
No, I don't like bugs. Remember?
Hey, what's awesome about these guys is they're one of the strongest animals on Earth. They can carry up to 50 times their own body weight. That'd be like us carrying a minivan with our mouths.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Do you think we're going to see any Hercules beetles?
Oh, for sure. The jungle's crawling with them. Get it?
Hardy har har.
Well, what's a Hercules beetle?
It's an enormous black bug with a big nasty claw in the front.
Well, actually, it's a horn if you want to get technical about it.
Well, like, how big is it?
Well, it's one of the world's largest insects, and that's saying something considering we're in a place with spiders as big as dinner plates.
What?
Yeah, I think they made a movie about it too. The Hercules beetle at 8 New York City. They came from nowhere. They came from everywhere.
Stop it. You're creeping me out.
Honey, he's just teasing.
No, seriously, they're about that big.
Ooh.
Yeah, and speaking of bugs, did you know that 90% of all the animals in the jungle are insects? And within a square mile, there can be up to 50,000 different species. So, you know what that means. They're literally everywhere.
Gross. Can we please change the subject?
Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that frog.
It's so tiny and colorful.
I wonder if he'll let me hold him.
No, Zaysa! Oh, man. That's a poisonous dart frog. Very beautiful, but very deadly.
Really?
You know, I think I've got enough pets.
Yeah. The gold ones are the worst, too. They have enough poison to kill 20,000 mice.
All right. That's it. I've heard enough. I'm going back to the boat. And don't try to stop me.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a long week for her.
Yeah, I better be on my A game if I'm going to make it the best trip ever.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Well, we should probably unload the supplies. Zane, you want to give me a hand?
Sure.
Hello? Is anybody there? CJ? Zane? If you're trying to be funny, it's definitely not working. Oh, please don't be a tiger or a bear. Are there bears in the jungle? What's that noise? John? What are you doing in the woods?
Oh, hi. I saw this awesome sloth hanging way up in a tree. Did you know sloths spend 90% of their lives hanging upside down?
I had no idea.
God is so creative. So, anyways, I was curious and had to climb up and get a closer look.
Wait, you climbed a tree
Yeah, it wasn't too high though, just like, I don't know, 60 or 70 feet.
60 feet?
Yeah, give or take. But anyways, that's why I was in the woods. So, where is everyone?
Well, Cassie went back to the boat, and the guys went to get some supplies.
Oh, I see. Well, are you having a good time so far?
Yeah, I am. But Cassie would rather be home, so that kind of makes it hard to have fun.
Yeah, that is too bad.
But Zane seems like a really good kid.
Oh, he's great. I love him to pieces.
Yeah, you two seem really close.
Oh, we really are. Especially since his mom passed away.
Oh,
They had such a special relationship. I've just kind of been trying to fill that void ever since.
well, that's awesome. I'm sure you're a great dad.
Thank you.
Hey, can I ask you a question? I can tell you're a religious person.
Well, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I guess that's what I meant. Anyway, there's something I've been thinking about lately, and maybe you can help explain it.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
Well, you believe that there's a loving God, right?
I sure do.
And you believe that He can do anything.
No doubt about it.
Well, then tell me why a loving God who can do anything allows bad things to happen. I don't get it. I just don't.
That's a really good question, actually. And that's why I love my Bible. I like to call this the history book of the universe because it tells us why things are the way they are. Are you familiar with God's Word?
Well, a little. I mean, I went to church when I was young.
Okay, well, the Bible tells us that way back in the beginning, when God created the world, everything was perfect. Nothing bad ever happened.
Well, that's kind of hard to imagine.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it didn't last very long.
The story of Adam and Eve?
Yes, but remember, it's not just a story. They were real people in a real place. Do you remember what happened, though?
Well, God gave them everything except for that one fruit off of that tree.
Exactly, and he told them what would happen if they ate it. Well, the serpent lied to Eve, and they chose to believe the serpent rather than God, and they ate the fruit.
Well, I don't understand. I mean, what does that have to do with the bad things that happen now?
Well, when Adam and Eve disobeyed God, things changed immediately. Sin and death entered the world like a curse, and it affected everyone and everything. In fact, it eventually got so bad that God had to send a global flood. It was the greatest catastrophe ever, where only 8 people and a bunch of animals survived.
Noah's Ark?
Exactly, but the curse remained. And that's why there's still so much evil in the world today. That's why things exist like disease and death and earthquakes and tornadoes and poisonous snakes. I mean, you get the idea.
So all this time we've been living under a curse?
Yes, but the good news is that it won't last forever. God has promised to remove the curse someday. We just don't know when, but it could be soon, though.
Oh, good, you're back. Is Cassie with you?
Yes, I'm here, unfortunately.
It's good to see you helping at least.
It wasn't my idea.
That is not true.
Yes, it is! Oh, sorry!
Let's put the fishing pole
Hey,
down, shall we?
It's not my fault. You're the one that made me carry it.
Did not. All I said was if you don't work, you don't eat, and you made your choice.
Some choice.
Well, it's going to get dark soon, so we need to get settled in. Everybody can sleep in the outpost if you want, or there's a treehouse down yonder. So take your pick.
We'll take the treehouse.
Okay, are you sure? You're going to have to climb a ladder to get to it.
Well, I hope so. Climbing's the best part.
It's pretty high.
Hey, that's okay. The higher the better. That's what I always say.
See, I don't know about that. See, I fell off a 30-foot ladder once.
Oh, no. Were you okay?
I mean, yeah, I was at the very bottom, but still.
Well, you don't have to worry about Dad. He'll be just fine.
Okay, but if you fall and break both your legs, don't come running to me now. What about you two?
We'll be sleeping on the boat.
Sorry, can't happen. Company rules.
Well, I'm not sleeping in there. That's for sure.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Look at it.
We'll be taking the treehouse too.
Come on, it can't be that bad.
Sorry, the treehouse is full.
Okay. I'll sleep here, and you all go ahead and grab your stuff and go to the tree house, and I'll get dinner started.
Well, what's on the menu?
Better not be fish, that's all I can say.
Well, don't you worry. As long as I'm skipper, there won't be any fish on the menu. See, last time I went to a seafood restaurant, I slipped and I pulled a muzzle. You know what that did? Made me extra crabby.
Wow. That's really shellfish of you.
Mom, don't encourage him.
Well,
Quick, let's go before we all get wet. Cassie, you forgot your...
oh, man. Hope this doesn't ruin our snipe hunt.